I'm Toby Flood and Aim High with Disney XD. I'm helping Disney XD out with the Aim High initiative by giving away as many hints and tips as possible, and also the chance to mentor one individual for a day. I got involved with this scheme because when I was younger I had so many people that I looked up to and wanted to learn and do what they did, so this is, I suppose, their opportunity to learn from me. My role model when I was growing up was Ayrton Senna, who was a Formula 1 driver. I adored it when I was growing up, and he was probably my biggest role model. Nonu hit me the hardest. He's a New Zealander, but he's a big guy, and he probably hit me the hardest once I caught the ball a little bit askew, and I got fairly creamed by him. I think we're always developing as an individual, as a player, so hopefully there's a lot more to come. Obviously, you like to think you're doing well and you want to keep keep your standards high, but it's really important to keep developing, keep learning, and that's always a process for me. So no matter how good you think you are, there's always room for improvement. The World Cup, and our chances are going to be interesting. It's tough. We had a good Six Nations and we were in a happy space, but it is important for us to get better. The World Cup will be hugely challenging. Yeah, Johnny is a hugely important member of our squad. He's massively important for me individually to learn from, and he has been ever since I started playing. So Johnny is a fantastic player, and I think he's going to have a huge influence on what happens in the squad and what happens in the future, especially in the World Cup. So although we are vying for the same position, it's really nice to have a guy you get on really well with outside the game and can use his knowledge for when you are playing it. I think anyone can join in. There's tag rugby, there's loads of things going on, and although it's not maybe as easily accessed as football, but I'd like to think that there's lots of initiatives out there to get children involved in playing rugby, because it's a great sport, everyone really enjoys it, and it is just literally like, especially when you first start playing a big game of TIG. So that's pretty much how I started getting involved in it, and it was always good fun from there. Oh, there's always guys coming through. There's a guy called Tom Arms who's coming through, a back row forward. And there's loads of guys. There's a guy called Jimmy Stevens, a hooker as well. Tom Young's Ben's brother. There's lots of guys coming through, and hopefully these guys can make impacts with Leicester first and then further on in England. There's always talent everywhere, which is great, and I think that's the most important thing is these guys are helped to get better, and that's what it's all about.